Every time after spending time with his first love and her son, the man would buy nice gifts and a cake to apologize to his wife when he got home. However, this time, no matter how much he called out, there was no response from his wife. Looking at the empty room, the neatly placed divorce agreement on the table, and the farewell letter left by his daughter, the man finally realized that he was not only a terrible husband but also an unqualified father. Yet, he was completely unaware that the result was entirely his own fault. It turned out that the man was actually the president of Lu Group, but he had concealed his true identity from his wife. His wife, considerate of her husband's hard work to earn money, supported the family by cleaning and picking up garbage every day. Fortunately, their daughter was well-behaved and understanding, always accompanying her mother to alleviate her stress. However, one day, while they were collecting garbage, they encountered the president on the street. The little girl, upon seeing him, happily ran towards him. Unexpectedly, a boy ran past her and joyfully shouted, "Father!" At that moment, the little girl froze in place. Just then, the man's first love walked past the woman provocatively. Seeing the three of them looking like a happy family, the woman's heart felt as if it had been stabbed. She couldn't let it go and followed them. However, what the waiter said made the woman feel even more devastated. They gossiped that the boy who had just passed by was the son of the president and his first love, born 10 years ago. The president had been telling everyone that he was single all these years, waiting for his first love to return. She was likely to become the future wife of the president. At that moment, the woman finally understood that the man had been lying to her for so many years. All these years, she had been living frugally for the sake of this family, but now it felt like a joke. Upon returning home, the woman started packing her bags. However, her daughter was not ready to give up because it was her and her father's birthday in 2 days. She wanted to give her father one last chance. The woman agreed to avoid upsetting her daughter. Just then, the man returned home with leftovers from his meal, asking the woman and daughter to heat them up and eat. At this point, the daughter noticed a toy ball in the man's bag and thought it was a birthday gift he had prepared for her. However, the man snatched it away and scolded the daughter not to touch his things. The next second, his first love called. After answering the phone, the man left without looking back. As he was leaving, the daughter called out to him, hoping he could accompany her on a school spring outing the next day. The man gave a perfunctory reply, saying he knew, and then left without turning his head. This, however, made the daughter overjoyed, thinking he had agreed to her request. The next day, the woman and daughter arrived at the school-organized spring outing. The woman stepped aside to call the company and resigned. However, while she was away, the man's first love and her son walked up to the girl and dumped her belongings on the ground. They demanded that the girl leave immediately because she didn't have a father and didn't deserve to stand in such a good spot. This commotion quickly attracted the attention of the surrounding classmates, who also mocked the girl for being a child without a father, as they had never seen her father pick her up since the beginning of the school year. Hearing this, the girl desperately tried to explain, but no one believed her. Just then, the man walked over. Seeing this, the girl felt like she had caught a lifeline and ran towards him happily. However, she was ruthlessly pushed away by the man, who then walked straight towards his first love and her son. What the man said next pierced the girl's heart even more.